Portia De Rossi has reportedly left Ellen DeGeneres reeling after being spotted with a new man, months after rumors of their impending divorce made headlines. The once untouchable Hollywood power couple, whose marriage was once admired and envied, now appears to be completely fractured, with no signs of reconciliation in sight. Sources close to Portia say she had long felt emotionally stifled and controlled in her marriage to Ellen, and after years of suppression, she is finally embracing a new chapter of her life, one that includes dating men once again. This surprising development has left Ellen not only upset, but deeply jealous, despite rumors that she herself has secretly been seeing men over the years, in contrast to her public identity as a gay icon. The fallout from Portia's new relationship has sent shockwaves through their social circles, and it seems their relationship is beyond repair. Portia's decision to find love with a man has caught many off guard, especially given her long, high-profile relationship with Ellen. For years, Portia was the quiet, supportive partner, often staying in the background of Ellen's enormous public persona. Their marriage, once seen as a symbol of love and equality, had long been dogged by whispers of control, emotional distance, and power imbalances. Now, as Portia steps into a new chapter, it seems she is reclaiming the freedom and self-expression that she had longed for. Sources close to Portia reveal that she is rediscovering herself, shedding the constraints that defined her marriage to Ellen. After years of feeling overshadowed and emotionally suffocated, Portia's new relationship has allowed her to embrace parts of herself that were previously suppressed. Although Portia has never publicly commented on her sexuality, it is clear that she is no longer confined by labels or public expectations. For her, this new romance is not just about finding happiness, it's about reclaiming her own identity after years of living in the shadow of Ellen's fame. The identity of Portia's new partner has been kept relatively quiet, but friends of Portia say he has provided her with the emotional support and attention she felt was lacking during her marriage to Ellen. Those close to her have described her as glowing with newfound confidence, far happier and freer than she has been in years. This relationship, they say, has been a stark contrast to the emotional roller coaster that defined her marriage to Ellen, where control and power dynamics often took center stage. Now Portia is focused on living authentically and enjoying life on her own terms. Ellen, however, is reportedly struggling with the news. Despite their marriage being over, seeing Portia with another man has shaken her deeply. Sources close to Ellen describe her as feeling blindsided and betrayed, even though it's clear their relationship had been deteriorating for some time. Known for her composed and often witty on-screen persona, Ellen has reportedly been consumed by jealousy since learning of Portia's new romance. While Ellen is publicly seen as a confident and strong figure, those closest to her are aware of her deep insecurities, especially when it comes to her personal life. The fact that Portia has found comfort and love in someone else has left Ellen feeling vulnerable and unsure of herself. As Portia embarks on this new chapter, it's clear that the end of her marriage to Ellen is not just a personal transformation, but a public one as well. Ellen DeGeneres is reportedly struggling with intense feelings of betrayal and insecurity following the news that Portia De Rossi is dating a man. This revelation has been particularly shocking for Ellen, given that their marriage, a once celebrated symbol of progress for the LGBTQ community, was based on a same-sex relationship. Friends of Ellen say she had assumed, if Portia were to move on, it would be with another woman, making the news of Portia's new romance with a man all the more difficult for her to accept. Sources close to Ellen reveal that her jealousy has reached new heights, with the talk show host reportedly obsessing over details of Portia's new relationship. Ellen is said to have been asking friends and acquaintances about Portia's new partner, trying to gather as much information as possible. This reaction comes despite rumors that Ellen herself has secretly dated both men and women over the years, suggesting that Portia's new relationship, especially with a man, has stirred up deeper, more complex emotions for Ellen. Portia's decision to leave Ellen and begin dating again follows years of feeling emotionally trapped and controlled in their marriage. While Ellen's public persona is one of warmth, kindness, and generosity, sources say the private reality of her relationship with Portia was far more complicated. For years, friends of Portia have quietly spoken about Ellen's controlling tendencies, with accusations of emotional manipulation and dominance. The pressures of living under the public spotlight, combined with Ellen's immense fame, created an imbalance that ultimately became unbearable for Portia. Though Portia had always tried to support Ellen, standing by her side through both professional triumphs and personal controversies, the widening gap between them took its toll. As Ellen's career continued to soar, the emotional distance between them only grew. Ellen's grueling work schedule left Portia feeling neglected and isolated. While Ellen was consumed with running her talk show empire, Portia often found herself alone, longing for the emotional connection that had once defined their relationship. The power dynamics in their marriage also weighed heavily on Portia. As the more famous and financially successful partner, Ellen held the upper hand, leaving Portia feeling as though she was constantly living in her shadow. Over time, this imbalance began to affect Portia's mental health and self-esteem. While the public saw them as a power couple, behind closed doors, Portia felt like she was losing herself in the process. For Portia, her new relationship represents a fresh start, a chance to regain her sense of independence and control. She is now free to live her life on her own terms, without the emotional weight of Ellen's fame and the pressure of their troubled marriage. While Portia is finding happiness in her new romance, Ellen is still grappling with the aftermath of their split. It's important to note, however, that Ellen herself has had her share of romantic entanglements outside their marriage. Despite publicly identifying as gay, rumors have circulated for years about Ellen's private relationships with both men and women. Sources close to Ellen say that she has had relationships and dalliances that were kept hidden from the public eye. But the prospect of Portia finding love with someone else, especially a man, has left Ellen feeling vulnerable and emotionally unsettled. As the dust settles on their split, it's clear that both Portia and Ellen are navigating a complex emotional landscape, each dealing with the end of their marriage in their own way. For Portia, this new chapter is one of self-discovery and liberation, while Ellen is left to confront her feelings of jealousy and loss. It's been revealed that Ellen DeGeneres' alleged affairs were an open secret among those closest to her, with sources claiming that Portia De Rossi was well aware of Ellen's infidelities but chose to remain silent to protect their public image. These alleged affairs weren't just fleeting encounters, they were reportedly deeply emotional relationships that often left Portia feeling betrayed and humiliated. Despite Ellen's well-documented struggles with intimacy and commitment, it seems her pattern of infidelity, coupled with her controlling tendencies, ultimately caused irreparable damage to their marriage. What adds a layer of irony to the situation is that while Ellen is now upset about Portia's new romance, she herself had been quietly involved with others for years. Friends close to Ellen claim she would compartmentalize her personal life, keeping her affairs separate from her marriage to Portia. This double life not only created significant tension between the couple, but also led to Portia's growing sense of emotional isolation. As Ellen's behavior became more secretive, Portia increasingly felt disconnected and neglected. Now that Portia has moved on and found someone new, Ellen's hypocrisy has come to the forefront. The news of Portia's new relationship has forced Ellen to confront her own actions, and many close to the couple say that Ellen's reaction to Portia's newfound happiness is rooted in a deep sense of jealousy and betrayal. While Ellen is struggling with these emotions, it seems the final breakdown of their marriage has confirmed what many had suspected: there is no turning back. For Portia, dating someone new is seen as a clear statement that she has fully moved on from Ellen and is no longer willing to remain tethered to the past. Her decision to start a new chapter with a man is a definitive break from their troubled marriage, and the hope for reconciliation that once flickered has now been extinguished. The fallout from their split has left their inner circle divided. Some friends believe that Ellen must take responsibility for the breakdown of the relationship, pointing to her controlling behavior and infidelities as the root causes of their issues. Others, however, sympathize with Ellen, acknowledging that her emotional turmoil and jealousy are the result of years of unresolved problems in their marriage. Regardless of the differing views from those close to the couple, it's clear that the relationship between Portia and Ellen is beyond repair. As the public continues to speculate about the reasons behind their split, it's evident that both women are navigating deeply personal journeys, but their marriage, once a symbol of love and unity, has now become a casualty of betrayal, emotional distance, and unmet needs. Portia De Rossi and Ellen DeGeneres have reportedly cut all communication, each focusing on their separate paths as they navigate the aftermath of their shocking split. For Portia, this new chapter represents a much-needed fresh start. After years of feeling trapped in a controlling and emotionally turbulent relationship, she is now embracing the freedom to live life on her own terms. Her decision to date a man has allowed her to break free from the expectations imposed by her marriage to Ellen, and she is focused on finding happiness and fulfillment as an independent individual. Friends close to Portia say she is the happiest she has been in years, with a renewed sense of purpose and confidence. Ellen, on the other hand, is facing a period of deep introspection and self-reflection. The shock of learning about Portia's new relationship has forced Ellen to confront her own role in the breakdown of their marriage. While Ellen continues to grapple with feelings of jealousy and betrayal, those who know her hope this moment of crisis will serve as a wake-up call, urging her to address her own personal issues and work toward healing. As both women move forward, the future remains uncertain. Their relationship, once hailed as a symbol of love and equality, now feels like a distant memory. But as they each forge their own paths, the world watches closely to see what lies ahead for Portia De Rossi and Ellen DeGeneres in the wake of their unexpected split. Thank you for watching.